Beneath the bright surface of Tokyo's busy streets runs a labyrinth of subway tunnels, stretching for hundreds of kilometers below the city. But underneath all the modern lights and bustle, there is one train line that locals refuse to take at night. A so-called shadow train that halts at Shinagawa Station. The stories speak of passengers who vanish, are suddenly overwhelmed by dread, or are never seen again after boarding that train. One chill autumn night, Yuto, a tired student heading home late from cram school, noticed something strange in the air at the platform. The train that arrived was unusually old, deep black, poorly lit with flickering red and white bulbs. Its cars looked abandoned, windows glossy but empty. Yuto climbed aboard, together with two other weary and silent passengers. As the subway rolled into the tunnels, the lights along each carriage faded one by one. Every time the train sped beneath the tunnel, the wind howled and metal screeched as if something inhuman was shrieking just beneath the surface. Suddenly, Yuto heard faint sobbing from the far end of the car. He looked up and saw a woman, a long-haired figure, deathly pale, with sunken, sleepless eyes. Slowly she seemed to crawl from the floor, her form melting and reforming eerily as she drew nearer. None of the other passengers seemed to notice, as if only Yuto could see her. The air grew icy. The train doors began to slam by themselves, as if something was trying to get in or out. Yuto saw the ghostly woman shift with every pulse of the train's lights, her age changing, her dress subtly transforming, her lips whispering, "Why didn't they wait for me? Why didn't I come home?" The words echoed in Yuto's head, and he felt a cold, heavy hand grip his own. The train suddenly turned back toward the station, but the doors wouldn't open. Thick mist clawed at every window, pulling at him as the train barreled on. Desperate, Yuto called out to the other passengers for help. But every head remained bowed, every pair of eyes vacant, as if the living souls around him had simply ceased to exist. A second spirit, a male clutching a crumpled old ticket, approached, his face twisted in terror. Yuto tried to scream, but no sound left his lips. He felt only the chill and the suffocating grip of the train's curse. A voice hissed inside his ear. "Those who miss the last train are bound here forever." Shadows engulfed the car, swallowing even his own hands from sight. He lost consciousness. When Yuto awoke, pale morning light washed across the abandoned platform. The station was empty, dirty, with walls overtaken by moss. It seemed as if a decade had passed. He was lost in time, uncertain if day or night, awake or trapped in shadow. He glanced back at the open train door, shuddering as his footsteps echoed across the floor. On the glass, the faint imprint of spectral hands seemed to reach out, clawing, desperate, always trying to board the living for one final ride home. From that day on, Tokyo's elders warned, if you are ever alone and traveling after dark, never board the last train from a lonely platform. You cannot know what spirits or lost souls beg for company, nor whom the darkness has already claimed along the tracks home.